Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Eagleblade here, and welcome to Battle Brothers. This is a procedurally generated world game where you play as a mercenary company in turn-by-turn based combat. It is a load of fun, and we're gonna dive into a new Let's Play. We're gonna start off by naming our mercenary company. Let's go with the Eagleblades. And these are our three possible endgame style scenarios. You have the War of the Three Noble Houses, you have the Greenskin Invasion, which means invasion of orcs and goblins, which, oh my, is kind of a pain. And then the Undead Scourge, a bunch of zombies and necromancers, and a bunch of that. We can choose our flag. Now there isn't anything that's quite eagle-like, so I think I'm gonna go with this griffin like a banner. And that's our map seed, so type that in if you want to play the same map seed as me. Now, for this first Let's Play, we're just gonna do everything very started off, very basic beginner stuff, because I'm decent at the game, but even on easy, this game can be brutal. Like, bad start right away. I've lost a lot of games simply because my mercenary company got ambushed by a band of greenskins or something like that they were not ready to handle. So this game still offers plenty of challenge even on the easiest settings, so don't worry about it being too easy. And with my personal playing, I've only really gotten up to the end game crisis and then died, so I feel like I'm decent now at the game, but I want to improve, so this is definitely going to be an interesting Let's Play. It all went wrong. 2 days ago, the company was hired to track down Hogarth the Weasel and his band of raiders. It was them who found you first. An ambush. Some joke about horses cut short by an arrow to the throat. Arrows shooting in from everywhere and nowhere. Men hollering and screaming at great volume before death. As the hail subsides, you draw your weapon with the rest of the men, only to collapse to your knees. An arrow has punctured your side. You shout in pain. A herald glance sees the men charge without you to make a valiant last stand. Met in force as steel clashes with steel. You meet eyes with the captain. A last nod before his throat is cut. You're left in command now. Of what few men remain, trembling in pain, you lean on your sword with all the will you can muster. Slowly rise again. And we are just getting slaughtered. An ambush gone horribly wrong. In our desperate fight, we will make our stand. So as you can see, every character has a turn by turn and a certain number of action points for them to maneuver. So this guy in. Ooh, nice decapitation. Ha, take that. Now he is locked in combat. He cannot maneuver. If he tried to run away from my men, he would end up being swung at and taking a hit. So, dang. We got shield from that fight as loot. So let's see. We got Wenzel, the crossbowman, Roderick, the wolf, and Rave. And you can actually custom name all these guys, so if you want to subscribe to my channel, wink, nod, I will be naming characters after subscribers, so if you want to have your name in this campaign, please let me know. And You're alive. You're alive. You won. The adrenaline fades in the wake. You can't help but sink back to the ground. Gritting your teeth, you snap the arrow shaft. Your chest heaves in pain for breath. Everything blurs. The company has been devastated, cut down to but a few men. That bastard Hogarth did justice to his name, fleeing like the weasel he is. What now, Captain? A voice says from behind. It's Roderick the Wolf, who sits down beside you, bending his bloodied axe on his legs. You turn to him to reply, but before you can answer, he continues. Bernard's dead. They slit his throat. He was a good man and damn good leader, but all of it took was one mistake. That makes you the one in charge now, don't it? Weasel joins the two of you, still breathing heavily. Then Rabe, save the ceremony and atonements for another day. Let's give the men a good burial and return to Northam to collect our pay. The Weasel's men are slain. After all, besides, Captain, we ought to see to that wound before you lose you too. Wouldn't want to leave Wenzel in charge, right? So basically, technically, I'm not in the mercenary company because I've been I took a bad injuries and now I can't fight. But yeah, this is now our. Let's get a good look at the map world. As you can tell, this is a fairly large world. We have three noble house factions. Let's get a good look at they are. All right, House Goswin. House Goswin is hated by many, but feared by even more. A number of small and big uprisings have been put down with fire and sword, and the Goswin's henchmen are known to have eyes in every shady corner and ears in every wall. The family is ancestral home of Donnersborg is swarming with armed guards, sniffing war dogs and bulky mercenaries to protect their paranoid leaders. Okay, prepared in either case. The House of Gruelwall holds high the principles of justice, honor, and without rational rulings, the region has prospered. The reputation may be peaceful, but Gurwall knights are battle-hardened and their troops will fiercely fight everyone threatening their realm. Sorry, can't English. Subordinates or principals, many nobles envy their wealth and ridicule their principles. House Goswin especially holds a more or less overt grudge against these. Okay, so these two houses sort of hate each other. Because these guys are, the paranoid authoritarian type. Nothing is permanent. Most members of the House of Gunbald live secluded behind thick doors and barred windows, and some of them have not been seen for years. Rumor has it that their noble blood is plagued with madness and insanity. But no ordinary men dares to utter such claims in fear of their vengeance. Other noble houses mainly avoid contact to House Gunbald, as guests may be greeted with open arms, as well as crossbow bolts. Okay, so we got some paranoid nut jobs, and these guys seem to be the kind of upstanding type. Good to know. And it seems like they all start with G's. Maybe some sort of noble thing. Get Goswin, Gruel, and Gunbald. Gunbald. But let's collect our payment for our job. And you can go anywhere in this world. There's so much stuff to explore. It really is a fun, interesting game, and all. What a sorry display it must be for the onlookers as you arrive in Northam. Four bloodied and beaten mercenaries down on their luck. The men who hired the company days ago. The man who hired the company days ago, Ferdinand the trade master, no doubt expected you to return in a more glorious fashion. Still, he welcomes you to his house and offers bread and wine, while a servant fetches a healer. Few words are exchanged except for the occasional grunt and wheeze as an elderly man with shaky hands tends your wounds. A pin pierces your skin, the first of many stitches to come. You grit your teeth till you think you hear one break. Ferdinand the trademaster sits behind you and asks if you took care of Hogarth. You shake your head. We killed his men, but the weasel looted our blades in the end. The healer waves around a glowing fire poker, suggesting he wants to push it into your wound. You nod, and he does so. For a moment, that's all there is. You're not a man, but a pinch of fire, flesh from flame, a gall of pain. Ferdinand, Trademaster, hands you a goblet of wine. You did well, sellsword. Break-ins have been removed, though it's a shame that Hogarth still lives. Ferdinand, the Trademaster, gasps. Well, naturally, 400 crowns are agreed upon. Gestures towards a servant who rushes to your side with the pay in his hand. I wonder, may I make use of your services one more time? I'd very much like to end the headache that is Hogarth once and for all, and I would pay you again, of course, another 400 crowns, shall we say? Roderick the wolf scoffs and turns to drink more wine. Berabe stands to speak. Yes, the company is in ruin, but we will rebuild it. Without the eagle blades, Roderick the wolf would drink the crowns away and end up begging on the streets. And Wenzel, by the gods, we all know he'd go chasing the women folk until one stove his right head in. We need the eagle blades. It's all we have. What say ye, Captain? Roderick Wolf burps and raises his cup to you. Wenzel playfully thumbs his nose and nods. Kill that bastard. Kill that bastard, Hogarth, or not. It's up to you, Captain. Yes. I think we'll go with this because this is a good, simple opening quest to get some good loot and really build up your company. I always go with it. So yes, we have unfinished business with Hogarth. Ferdinand the trader claps his hands in satisfaction. Excellent. My little birds will need some time to find where Hogarth is hide now. In the meantime, I suggest you see about stocking up on supplies so that you will be good and ready to end this when the time comes. I shall see you in a few days' time, at the least. As you leave Ferdinand the trader's house and stand on the outskirts of Northam, Rabe seeks a word with you. We need more men, Captain. I know I gave a big speech back there, but bravado won't do shite. We need more warm bodies in the ranks. Figure we find 3 good men, buy them some decent weapons, and dress them in the best armor we can afford. The man pauses to glance around. I bet this Bodunk town's got a desperate peasant or two looking for a new life. Or we could travel to Donnersborg in the northwest. The city folk aren't always as hardy as these country bumpkins, but we're more likely to find men with experience stopping to rest there. I forgot my drink of water. Okay. Okay, let's see what kind of scallywags we can recruit. That's for weapons and gear, but here... And all these guys have different, like, traits and backgrounds, like, you know, different stats. Actually, sort of like him. But, yeah. I think I'm going to travel a little bit north to get some better men. Along the way, as dawn's Borg skyline appears on the horizon, Weasel seeks a word with you. Never been to Donnersborg before. I've been around ones that look a little like it. Cities like these are great for selling goods, as all those pissy, pompous pricks love to have their goods delivered. So many merchants, you can find almost anything you need. Keep an eye out for bargains, and don't go swindling them cutthroat merchants. Roderick the Wolf sees fit to add his own opinion of what you should do. If there's a good tavern, I'd say there we should go first. The thing helps a man down his luck more than a good pint. Gods know we earned it. Weasel shakes his head. You say that every time we stop in town. You say that even when you're already drunk. Okay, so let's look at Roderick the Wolf. Let's look at some of his traits. Nothing of a drunk trait, but he definitely does like a good pint or two. Oh, hey, my dog just came to my room. So I had a little furry thing, but probably because my leg. Uh, yes. So let's see. Nice weapons. So let's go back to getting our men first. Ooh, expensive, but a good wild man. And then yeah, I'm gonna go with an archer and poacher or deserter. I think it's actually more important that we get more linemen right now than actual crossbows in the rear. This barbarian guy. Morale, stamina, health. Perks, these are all like different beneficial things that you can have. Better learning, recovery from fatigue, pathfinding. I'm actually gonna give him the learning increase. Right now we got two flanks like that. Give this guy a shield. Now let's see what kind of gear we can get. You can also buy and trade goods. Obviously, you want to kind of buy low, sell high type deal. Could buy a nice crossbow, but no, we need armor. You know, get these guys in the best gear we can right now. Just gotta check that. So far, so good. Got some food. Pretty much spent all of our money, but that's alright. I think we'll earn it back pretty much soon enough here. Okay, and these are like the food that we have to buy to keep. We have to pay your mercenary men every few days. You know, just work for you for free. Ferdinand the trade master is pacing back and forth when you find him. The healer who Dan near killed you with a fire poker is standing nearby. He's picking chunks of dried blood out of his fingernails. Ferdinand the trade master claps his hands. Finally, you're here. I have good news. We got hold of Hogarth's four men. My good friend here had once a little talk with a man, and now I know where Hogarth's licking his wounds. Ayla clears his throat, splaying his fingers out like a maiden looking to paint them. He speaks as though he's identified a disease he's about to excise. Brigand, known as Hogarth, is hiding in a small town, in a small hut in the tundra to the west of here. Based upon my most civil discussion with one of his men, Hogarth knows the Eagle Blades is on his heels, and will have gathered more men since the last time you met him. Nodding, Ferdinand the Traitor waves you off. Good luck, Sellsword. Good luck. Good luck indeed. And depending on like what time you attack and stuff like that, it will affect the conditions. So I'm just gonna see. Do you want to go after him quite soon? And no. So I'm just gonna try to see if we can spot what type of units he has in his army. A few brigand thugs, a few brigand poachers. It's gonna give the crossbowmen some more terrain modifiers. Obviously, they're on more level terrain than us. So let them come to us first. The shield took that crossbow bolt. Okay, they ambush us from the side. We're gonna try to knock him out. Okay, shield took that blow. Nice. Man, just lobbing off heads. Roderick the Wolf. Definitely will be a very BA character in our company. Try to knock out one more time. I do like how all the weapons have different effects and different stats. Because as you can see, like, you have weapons like pikes and pitchforks that have greater range. You have these that do better damage against armor. Swords can do reposting hits. Now, where is that scumbag wolf? We need to get that guy that killed our captain. Vengeance will be ours for the Eagle Blades. Okay, that will threaten him. Go for a bash and failed. head and swapping his weapon. Extern will be able to fire on him. There's nowhere to run. We'll make sure of that. So here's your action points, the number of action points that you have per turn. Here's your fatigue. You gain fatigue as the battle goes on, of course. As you're fighting, you get more tired. Here's their morale, like, you know, everyone has their breaking point. You can increase this. Here is their armor, head, chest, and then overall health. Man, Rajek's the wolf. He just keeps on taking off heads. Ooh, valuable trade good. Yeah, overall, a fairly good battle. Hogarth lies dead in a pool of his own blood, skewered in a grotesque and panicked pose. He didn't weasel his way out of this one. You put a boot on his corpse and looked to your men. For the company! For all the men who have fallen! Weasel spits on the dead man's face. Let's take this bastard's head and get back to Northam. Well, Roderick the Wolf did take off his head, so guess we don't have to do that part. As you can see, you can have random encounters like battles like that are happening between a guard and raiders and things like that. Along the way, Weasel joins your side. Got a moment, Captain? You nod to speak to his mind. The battle has left some gear worse for wear, and some men got a little nick too. We can patch up both men and equipment while marching, but it's a lot faster to sit down and do it. Of course, if we make camp, we should be wary of ambush. So that's just telling you you can make camp right here, which will help you repair faster and heal. These are tools that you can use for repairing. Okay, the return to Northam. The company returns to Northam as victors, their heads held much higher this time. The eagle blades are not the size they once were, but they are still a force to be reckoned with, as Hogarth learned in his final moments. You carry his head in a sack that you empty in front of Ferdinand, the trade master's feet. He jumps back, but the healer quickly picks up the head, stares at it, and nods. Ferdinand, the trade master, approaches the brigand's bloodied face and eyes it carefully. Yes, yes, that's his ugly mug, all right. Servant, pay this man his money. Coin in hand, you raise your voice to the men. As long as there is blood coursing through our veins, as long as we can hold sword and shield, there shall stand our company. All through the realm, people will know the eagle blades. The cheer puts his hand. The men cheer. Sorry. Ray puts his hands on your shoulder. You did well, Captain. No matter where you lead us, the men will follow you as brothers in battle. For we are battle brothers. Roll credits. Okay, we got paid 400 crowns for that. And obviously in towns you can sell your goods for more. But I feel like that this is a good spot to end the first episode. We will dive, in later episodes, we will dive further into the world, exploring all that there is in this vast world. So if you like this video, remember to thumb it up and subscribe to the channel for more goodness. And if you want to be named after a character, if you want to be named after a character in the series, please let me know. This is Eagleblade, signing off for now. And remember, guys, always keep a blade and blaster handy. Later, guys.